Hello everybody, welcome to Newbies Work on Cars. As you know, this is my 2009 Mercedes W204, and today I'm going to change the oil on this car, and I'll take you with me and show you how to do this step by step, so you save yourself some money and you don't have to go to the dealer to do that. So the oil on this car is very controversial. There's different types of oils that fits this car, depends on the climate you're in. So for me, I'm in Iowa, United States. My climate is different than somebody else, let's say in the Middle East. So how we find out what oil we need to put in this car? I found this website for Ames Oil. This is not a sponsored, but they have a great tool. They will tell you exactly what oil you need for your car. So you open amesoil.com, you go into the menu, look up vehicle, and let's go 2009 Mercedes-Benz. We got C300, and basically let's go engine. All right, tells you what kind of oil you need, what's viscosity. For me, let's say if your climate is above -13 Fahrenheit, I use 5W30. For me, is way colder than that, so we go all temps, 0W30, 0W40. So I'm using 0W40 because it's very hot in the summer and very cold in the winter in this car. So that's how I selected the oil. All right, now after we figured out what kind of oil we need to use in this car, specific to your climate, now let's go underneath the hood and take a look on the components we need to look into. This is the cover over here, and we need to remove that, and basically put your hands here, pull up. This is the oil filter, we'll get into that, and here we need to fill the oil. The good thing with this cars, so many European cars in this era, they stopped having dipstick for the oil. This one still have one, which is all the way back here. If you want to periodically check your oil, it's over here. This one's full from last year. Okay, let's jack up the car, go underneath, and let's start the process. Alright guys, so here's the situation. We looked around and we couldn't find any spot where we can put the jack and jack stand in safely manner. So what I did, I have this 3-ton jack. I lifted up from the back far enough where it lifted the front wheels also, and here where I put the jack stands, where is the factory spot for spare jack. So I'll go to the other side, try to lift it up the same way so we can go underneath and start with the oil change. Alright guys, and now after I put the jack in the back, lifted up the same as the other side, jack stands over here. Now let's give it a shake. It's very solid, it doesn't feel it's gonna flop around, because this is so dangerous. You're going to be underneath the car. You have to be 100% sure it is safe for you. Myself, my channel, and everybody in this video, not responsible for any mistake or any dangerous stuff that you do yourself. Again, this is your responsibility to be sure that everything is safe before you go underneath your car. Alright, let's go underneath and see what the next adventure is. Alright guys, now before we go underneath the car, we need to open up the filter housing. And this have a special tool, and of course I don't have it. So I got this from the Kia and Hyundai videos recently we did. It's basically we'll try with this one here. So I put some rags around so in case it leaks. And again, just a reminder, this is the wrong tool. this is supposed to come together. It did not. All right. So generally it comes out like this. Alright guys, as you can see now underneath the car, there's a bunch of screws we need to take off for this belly pan. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 9. Or did I start with this? I don't know. You know, bunch of screws. Take them off. Also says to remove the rear engine cover all to get that. You know, for me, I'm too thin and athletic. I didn't fit underneath the car. So here's my friend is helping me out with it. All right, so the second cover been removed. Now we are looking for the plug. All right, guys. So it's been a while. We're trying to figure out where the hell is the drain plug. We looked at a bunch of videos. Most of them they were for rear-wheel drive, and this is a 4Matic, so slightly different. The only 13 bolt that's pointing that way, I found it's over here. See where's the tire? You go in, this is the sway bar, this is the cross member, and that's basically, it's over here. That's the only 13 bolt. The rest of them, they were like Torx or e-Torx. So let's take it out and pray a prayer and cross our fingers and toes we got the right bolt in here. Alright, so as I said, you know, I loosened it a little bit. There is a motor oil, so I think we got the right plug here. This is the most difficult car I've ever seen for oil change. Everything is hidden in a weird location. So push on the nut. And if you drove the car just recently, make sure this is going to be hot, so be aware. So keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it until the last thread. Here you go. Yep, that's a motor oil. Actually, very good. Looks very good. Just gonna keep an eye. This start filling. I might need to close it halfway through because this is about 8 quarts, 8.5, somewhere like that, and there's only 7.
Let me just bring a towel for your hand.
Yep. Thank you. There you go. Yes, no. Alright guys, so we emptied the 5 quarts already in one extra jug I had. And now let's go and go back to see how much more we need to take off. Well, it's getting there.
I guess now we should leave it for like 2 or 3 minutes till it drains completely.
Yep. Alright guys, so let's go back to the old filter. Basically there are 3 O-rings, 1, 2, 3 we need to replace. These come in with the filter. Now you might see more gaskets in here. Don't be scared. This most likely this filter goes for multiple models, and some filter housing looks different than others. I was lucky enough, the previous owner gave me like a huge bag, have at least 10-15, so I'm good for another 15 years of filters. I don't know why, but he was a good guy, so thank you. So I have a pick in here. You can do it with your hands, but that's fine with a pick.
Struggling?
Oh yeah. Story of my life. I mean, Germans are the artists of making something simple more complicated.
I agree.
Alright. Now, let's make sure we're good on this. Alright. Barbarian style. Alright, so some people, this is like a debatable step. Some people say you don't need put oil on the O-ring. Some people say put oil. Some people put new oil, old oil. I don't know. Do whatever you think it's good. So this goes here in this groove, this big groove. Oh, come on. All right. Let's compare the O-rings. Yep, that's the one I'm looking for. Same thing here. Right. Okay, you hear the click? See? Click in. Now this should go 25 nanometer. I don't know how much 25 nanometer, but I don't think it's a lot. But I said, let's use the wrong tool again to tighten it until it bottoms down. And that's when I stop. See, it bottoms down. That's it. We're good. Don't go crazy on it. Alright. Now, well, by this time, once we've done this, let's go underneath, put the drain back, then I'll come back up and put oil, and we should be all good to go after that. Alright, for oil capacity, I looked at several websites, and a lot of them mentioned it's 8.5. So I'll start with 8 quarts. Then, because this one have dipstick, we'll go check that out, in and out until we get the right amount on the line. So I already have 5 in, and so 6, 7, 8. I need to use 3. 1. Oh, these are of course. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, still more oil in here. So I'll use my Wi-Fi funnel. Well, in simple English, that's mean I forgot to bring the funnel. So let's see how good I will do, if I'm going to mess it up or not. I'm under stress now. People watching me.
Spot on.
Thank you for the applause.
Do you think it's time to check the dipstick?
Yep, we said we need to be up here.
Okay.
So we still have 1 more quart to go.
What is it?
Wi-Fi funnel, let's go. One more. Okay, a little bit more.
More. More.
More. All right.
Okay, spot on.
We should be spot on now. Now let's go consult with a dipstick. Yes, the car on a slope, so if it's a little bit more, it's okay. It's already over here. So 3 dots, 1, 2, 3. All three have oil on them, so we should be good to go in here. What it says is to start the car for 5 minutes, turn it off, check again, because we have filter. If we need a little bit more, we'll add a little bit more, and double check with the dipstick. All right, guys. So the last step is basically we need to clear out the oil change interval indicator. With these cars, you go in, one click. See here, it says service be exceeded by 15 days. So I'm slacking here by 15 days on that. So to do that, basically, hold down, you have the call button and the OK. Press and hold, then press and hold. Well, I might need to do it again. So click OK. We see the miles. Press and hold and press and hold. So now we go to the hidden menu, and you go down to Assist Plus. Click OK. Go down to Full Service. Then configure full service carried out, yes, confirm, and now we should be all good to go. So let's give it a try. Take key off. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm out of gas. It's expensive. All right, so as a summary, how easy it is, I would say I'd say 7 out of 10. Mainly because you have to remove all this crap here, these stuff, and you have to look and look and look to see where's the bolt, because it's not easy, it's not marked, it's not visible. And
but once you did it,
yeah, once you find that, then everything should be good to go. It's straightforward, like any other car. Drain and fill, drain and fill. Like you know, any BMW, any Mercedes, even Kias. Some Kias, the same thing. They have filters on top, oil, everything like that. So most of the cars nowadays is the same. But the issue we're having here with this Mercedes, they like to hide stuff and cover it, and it takes you much longer time. We've been hour and a half to do a simple oil change, just trying to figure out where it is. That's most of the time. So this is the rant for the video. We'll put these back, we'll double check on the oil, take it for a run, make sure there's no leaks, and that should be it. If you like the video, please share, subscribe, enjoy it. And also I would like to thank my friend Ahmed from Auto Auction Reviews on YouTube. He do a lot of reviews for Copart vehicles and what's good, what's bad, and go through, so you don't have to do it yourself. And basically he's behind the camera helping me out with this.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep, next time we're gonna change oil on his BMW. That's gonna be a fun video. Go to his channel and watch that too. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.